Is this your new home office? Do you spend long periods of time sitting at a desk, working at a computer? You might have neck and shoulder pain. Or do you wrestle small children?
I'm a bear boxer. Welcome to bear
And have to hold them and carry them?
boxer.
Well, today, good news. I'm going to help you get rid of that nasty knot in your neck for good. You ready? Let's roll. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the home stretch. Come on in. Right? You know how that works? Yeah. Hey, what's going down? I'm Coach JR, and this is my assistant, Bear Boxer. And today, we're going to help you punch away your neck and shoulder pain. Are you ready to do it? I've got a few simple stretches that you can do with no equipment, and then one exercise to help make you stronger so that back and neck and shoulder pain never comes back. Yeah, sound good?
Sound good?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yes, my favorite. It is the child's pose. Man, I can't tell you how much I dig child's pose. You get so much reward from just doing something so easy and so simple. One of the huge benefits with your knees out and your feet touching together behind you, the laces of your shoes on the floor and your big toes touching, with those hands walking away from your shoulders, the most important thing that you're doing is creating space in your spine. Most of the pain that we feel, it really revolves from the spinal column, right? The nerves passing through and the space therein. And so this is an easy way to open things up, not to mention stretch out the chest, the shoulders, and just start to warm things up for us as we move into just tackling some of these more specific muscles. The first one is the upper back. So I really like the arm cross. Again, we stay in that child's pose position, dropping one arm underneath. Here I've got the left arm. Ideally, you want to look the same way as that hand's passing through. And as you exhale with every breath, that opposite shoulder just kind of closes to the floor. It drops closer to the ground, and you can feel the muscles in between your spine and shoulder blade just pulling themselves away. How long you want to hold these stretches, by the way, is entirely up to you. Dude, stretching is completely individual, right? So my stress is not your stress. So kick it. Take as much time as you need to. And just remember to breathe often and frequently. Next up is moving over to open up the sides of our bodies, our lat and our back muscles. So to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to start by walking our hands to one side of the body. Here I'm going to the left. I'm going to place my right hand gently on top of the right, interlace the fingers, and then pulling everything away from that right wrist. That pulling sensation, and you even notice just slightly here on this right side, I start to push my right shoulder away. It's probably more prominent when I go to the other side. But the goal here is to kind of bend in like a soft letter C shape. So interestingly enough, our back muscles, these lat muscles, they run from the shoulder all the way down to your hip. And so oftentimes neck and shoulder pain, often related to lower back discomfort as well. So right here, we're really getting a 2-for-1 in helping to alleviate neck and shoulder tightness and lower back pain and stiffness as well. Again, just remembering to breathe and hold this as long as you need to. Okay, now getting off the hands, taking a little break, I like to move in and stretch out my neck muscles. Your breathing muscles also live up here near your neck. Now these are 3rd degree breathing muscles, right? We have 1st, 2nd, and then 3rd degree. Anyways, these neck muscles run from like the side of your ears, and they run onto your shoulders, into your, into the front of the shoulder, the collarbone. So you can hang there. Now I like to kind of drop forward. This is only because it's hard for me to lift my hands behind my back any higher. But as you can see, just a little extra stretch for the chest and shoulders. So that's optional, totally optional, completely extra credit, and you can just leave that there. P.S. You can do this standing, by the way, okay? Anyways, next what we're doing is we're gonna get set for our cat and camel. Now, just if you're wondering why cat camel, which is often associated with like lower back stretching, what this is doing here, well, your lower back is connected to your upper back. So just like we discussed in that last stretch, the cat camel is going to help us create some space in that upper and that middle back. So with each inhale, pushing the floor away, rounding the back, and every exhale, dropping the belly and eyes gazing up. 6 to 7 cycles here is what you want to shoot for. That's it. Next is our down dog. So you can go straight away from your cat camel into the down dog. And what we're aiming for here is we're going to use your body, your muscular strength, not only to help stretch your chest, but also to help open and strengthen some of the shoulder muscles. Now, these are like scap push-ups, shoulder push-ups. It's a weird thing, but notice how I can push the floor away with those shoulder muscles. I would say 6 to 7 cycles, or as you can stand, just depending on your comfort level. Following that is a great stretch. This is the chest and arm stretch. This is like the stretching out all the hours I spend holding my 5-month-old baby boy. I love him dearly, but he's one of those, if you've ever had one, a baby that is, you know where they come from. But yeah, man, don't your arms get sore? I literally wake up in the morning and my arms are sore. This right here, pow, goodbye. Even if you don't have babies, even if you're just hammering away on the keyboard, whatever it is, everything we do again is forward facing. So this chest stretch is amazing. You can walk your hand just a little bit higher, as you just saw me do, but using the opposite hand almost like a push-up to gently lower and kiss that chest, that shoulder, that bicep down to the floor. I can't tell you how amazing this feels. And P.S., maintaining the same kind of this child's pose position, the amount of length that you're putting in your spine naturally as it decompresses here is amazing. So yeah, oh boy, I already feel this, you can tell. Okay, so as promised, here is the exercise to not only help improve your posture, but help make sure that like your neck and shoulder pain happens less frequently. Unfortunately, pain, it will always revisit us until we find a way to get stronger and prevent it, okay? And so a W pump here is an easy way to strengthen the muscles that are behind us. These are the ones that are weak, and these are the ones that we sort of maybe just stretched that we talked about, but without getting into too much crap, just know that your elbows dig into your sides. I do a poor job here. My elbows are sort of floating away. I get lost and distracted by my son, but you can see better from the side. You want to breathe your belly button in, lift the ribs, and then kind of throw those thumbs back behind you. So the name W, all it's doing is strengthening the muscles that we get tight just from rounding and sitting at a computer, right? So these W pumps strengthen. That's the deal, man. I wouldn't bust out 6 to 12. Hope this helps. You ready? Later.